she could earn a lot more money than I did. So I stayed home with the kids. What an experience. It was valuable and refreshing. And as a matter of fact, even one of my cartoons, I have the wife coming home and saying, gee, I hate all the backbiting and the infighting at the office. What if I came home now and you went out to work? And the guy says, fuck no. Anyway, some of you may remember Buffy Saint-Marie's song Universal Soldier. You'll see what it was about when I do this, my adaptation of I called it Universal Housewife, and it's dedicated to myself. Well, she's 5'2" and she's 6'4". She works with Pampers and with shears. She's all of 61 and she's only 17. She's been a housewife for 100,000 years. She's a woman, she's a man, a houseboy Charlie Chan, Filipino, homosexual, and Jew. And she knows she shouldn't slave, and she knows she'll stay a knave. Count on me, my friend, and count on you. Oh, and she's sewing for Canada, she's cooking for France. She's cleaning for the USA, and she's mopping for the Russians, and she's shopping for Japan, and she thinks she'll put an end to toil this way. And she's washing all the dishes, she's making all the beds. She says it's for the good of all. She's the one who must decide what to leave and what to buy, and she's wiping all the writing off the wall. But without her, how would Hitler have condemned her to the slops? Without her, Moses would have jerked alone. She's the one who gives her body like utensils in a store, and without her, all this drudging can't go on. She's the universal housewife, and she really is to blame. Her own false standards they deprave. They come from here and now, and you and me. And comrades, can't you see? This is not the way we put an end to slaves. Speaking of slaves, we all know the term wage slave. Marx used it. Well, we know the term chattel slave. Slave, like is in the South, slavery. That's thousands of years old. Then we know wage slave, 19th century. And recently, the discussion of the squats, you know, the people who are going to be thrown out of their the homes they've built over 10 years on the East 13th Street and Lower East Side. Someone used the term rent slave. And man, most of us are still rent slaves, which someone pointed out is really medieval. Medieval. The Lord owns the land. He's the landlord. How did that ever happen? And my second gender bender or song about sexualness is a song I used to do with the Fuck Sons with Jasmine. Now Jasmine has escaped to Paris, so I'm going to have to do the whole song by myself. This is the woman's first verse, then the man sings, then there's a musical interlude, and then both of us sing it together, but I'll try to do the woman's voice. Let's see. Here's how it's Dirty Linen, it's called. I'm washing a dirty, this is a country western. I'm washing a dirty linen in public over you. The cum stains on my panties do not belong to you. The shit stains on your jockstrap do not belong to you. I'm washing out dirty linen in a public over you. Now the man sings. The man has a deeper voice most of the time. I've hung out our clean linen. I know I've been untrue. Your panties now immaculate, though I won't say the same for you. But you know that I still love you, and I hope you love me too. I'm waving our clean linen in pubic over you. Now then there's the musical interlude. You can supply that yourself. And now the man and the woman sing together. I can't do two voices at once, though. Imagine that I'm singing in two voices.
You're doing a duet.
Yeah. Oh, we've washed out dirty linen in public over us. Wait, Lanny will do this with me. And he'll do the high voice. Okay, ready? Look at the line. Okay, the final verse. Oh, we've washed out dirty linen in public over us. We've screwed around an awful lot, but you know it could be worse. Suppose no one ever loved us or wanted us to woo. We'd be loners in the wide world, as unfucked perhaps as you. Yeah, loners in the wide world, as unfucked perhaps as you.
Yeehaw!
And